And now, you are listening to the Team Heel Podcast, brought to you by Spreadshirt.com. TeamHeelPodcast.Spreadshirt.com.
Happy New Year. It's finally, holy fucking shit, 2017. A new year is finally here. Can't believe I just fucking said that. But nonetheless, this is episode 179 of the TEAMHEEL Podcast, the first episode of 2017. We hope you all had a wonderful new year. But as always, guys, I am that fat fuck they call Peruvian Strong Style, Heel Steven. And I'm not alone here. I'm not a fucking alone. I'm here joined here by my brother from another mother, all the way from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I almost botched your location. I feel like you're in White Plains, but you're in fucking Bridgeport. It's still in fucking New York, but you can't get the idea. Knowledge your wrestling, Walter. How the fuck you been, bro? How was your New Year, by the way?
Well, yeah, my New Year's was pretty good. You know, just hung around with the family and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, this week it's been, I don't know. It's been kind of busy because, like my mom is usually making me do, like, errands and shit like a little kid. But instead, I'm just driving around and stuff.
But I'm not a little kid no more, though, bro. I'm not a fucking little kid no more.
I'm not. But, you know, and, because her car broke down and stuff, so I had to, like, drive her to, like, wherever she needed to go. And, like, my cousins, they just... you know, just hanging out with them more. So in a way, like I don't know. I just got back home like an hour ago. Well, not like almost 2 hours ago. But oh, I've had a good week though.
Of course you did. Like, bro, here's the thing. So we were supposed to do this podcast on Tuesday, and I'll be very honest. I'm happy that we delayed this because there's a lot of things that happened this week. A lot of shit happened. And again, it's one of those things where it's a good thing that we delayed this. It really, really is. But yeah, guys, we thank you all for listening to this podcast, whether it's here on YouTube.com or if not on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, Google Play Music. We thank you all once again. But bro, again, there's a lot to cover this week. First things first. I just botched that shit. What way to end the year? Last Friday night, UFC, I want to say 207. Holy crap, Ronda Rousey. Goddamn, bro. Let me ask you a question, dude. Did you make any money this past week? Did you make any money?
As in terms of betting on this fight?
Yeah. Be honest.
No, I didn't bet on this fight.
Oh, you should have, bro.
I should have. I really thought Nunes was gonna win. Not like that, but I just feel like Rousey shouldn't have had a title match to begin with.
Here's the thing that you gotta understand, like, bro, the UFC trying to sell you an event, especially New Year's, which is like one of their biggest shows of the year as well, along with 200. You know, especially with New York and all that. So they had to sell you something. And here's the thing about it. I knew Nunes was going to win, but damn. The way she won the fight in 48 seconds. In case you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, UFC 207, Ronda Rousey versus Amanda Nunes for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title. Ronda Rousey's return fight. They were hyping this shit up. She's back. She's back. Ronda's back, guys. Ronda Rousey is back to kick ass, to take fucking name. The bitch is back. That's literally was the hype about this whole fight. That was the promotion. Literally all fucking Ronda. And Amanda Nunes was left to fucking dry. If you think about it, right? All the build up to this shit was Ronda. Ronda. And what did Amanda Nunes do? She was going to take this shit. What? Fuck you. I ain't taking this shit. All my respect. Went there in 48 seconds. Lit this bitch up on fire. On fire, bruh.
Yeah, I didn't not expect. But as soon as I saw Ronda trying to box with her, I'm like, what is she doing? What are you doing? You're gonna get your fucking shit rocked, and that's what happened. It's just embarrassing. Like, wow. I don't
Not that
know.
it's
It was just ridiculous. Like, I know Nunes, she's not a scrub, but it's more like Rousey. Just the way she lost was just
you know what it is,
terrible.
dude? For the casual viewer, everyone that Ronda fights or everyone that Conor fights, they're scrubs. That's the idea, right? The perception is,
Yeah.
oh my god, Ronda Rousey gonna fuck this bitch up, whoever the fuck she is. Because again, they don't know the credentials, they don't know the record, they don't know the background and shit. The same thing with Conor. They don't know who all they know is a guy that, hey, Conor McGregor's gonna beat the fuck out of. That's casual fans, and everyone. You know what's crazy? I even heard people were crying. People were fucking crying at the T-Mobile Arena. Almost at MGM Grand Garden. I don't know why, but I just did. People were fucking tears when this shit happened, which is a shock. But it's like, are you really that surprised? Like, here's the thing. I said this, and I'll say it again. To me, Ronda Rousey should have had a tune-up fight. If there was a tune-up fight, I guarantee you things would have been a little different, in my honest opinion. Would you agree? Like, maybe one or two. Can you think about it?
Definitely at least one, because you just can't put yourself straight to the title page after being gone for more than a year. That's a lot of rust to me. And, like, if you face someone, that's not the champion, someone that's maybe tough, I don't know, just anyone. Like, that's your, like, like as you were saying, tune-up fight. And we'll see where you go from there. Because, like, you just literally went straight to Nunes, who did some good work against Miesha Tate, even though she was on the decline. At the same time, it was best for her to not do that, because she looked like a fool. It looked like she didn't care, to be honest. I think at the end of the day, it was all about the payday. $3 million bucks.
Dude, that's what she didn't care. Because she didn't care, she would, again, this is the only
she got paid, though.
She got paid, though. She got cake. She got fucking cake. How much the number? How much? I'm gonna find out right now.
It's $3 million.
Wow.
And Nunes got only 100,000 out of that, plus the bonus that
Conor,
she got.
So Conor made more than pretty much Conor made more than Ronda in New York. Than Ronda would have made. Okay. The point of the matter is this, okay? I don't want to say that she didn't care. I do believe that she was focused. I do believe that. But I do believe that in Ronda's mentality, yeah, I'm Ronda Rousey. In my mind, I'm still undefeated. And reality struck in, and boom, she got lit the fuck up. Completely lit the fuck. And honestly, listen, I think she's done. I think, honestly, this is the end of Ronda Rousey. It's sad, but I think what people should, realize, and here's the thing about it, okay? People should not remember her by 48 seconds. I think that it's very, very crazy to think like, oh, her legacy will be the 48-second beatdown by Amanda Nunes, or the second round, shin to the fucking head by Holly Holmes. No, that should not be the legacy people should remember Ronda Rousey by. You should remember her as someone that pretty much opened the doors for women to fight in the UFC.
Yeah, she started the whole thing when it came to women in the UFC. She was dominating everyone, and in a way, she got her opponents kind of recognized. Miesha Tate,
Liz Carmouche, the Liz Carmouche fight, Sarah McMahon, the fucking.
I remember a lot of people were hyped for I keep forgetting her name, Kat Zingano.
Kat Zingano.
Yeah, people were hyping her up, but
Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, she was talking shit and all that. I remember her. In a way, like, I don't know if there was true competition to her, but once Holly Holm came, that's when everything went downhill, and it's just unfortunate.
You gotta understand too. When you start winning and winning and winning, you get more famous and more acclaim, more name. You get all the off from Hollywood and movies and shit like that. It's gonna fuck up with your training. It's actually gonna happen. And you know what? And when she fought Holly, that's what happened. She went in there. She thought, okay, I'm gonna do to Holly Holmes what I did to Kazuchika Okada, what I did to all these fucking bitches, and it didn't work that way. We saw what happened. Took a year off. And again, unfortunately, you know what's crazy? She went into the fight against Amanda Nunes in the best shape of her life. She was
she looked pretty good.
in good shape, and things happen. It's very unfortunate, but I do think again. You know what? It's the end of Ronda Rousey. Because honestly, I don't want to see her fight again. She should not fight again.
No, she has to retire, dude. I mean, there's nothing left she could prove.
I mean, who knows?
She lost.
But then again, who the fuck knows? Could she come back?
Exactly.
She could come back. But I think if she's going to come back, and again, I don't want to be that. See, we don't want to be those guys that say, oh, she had to do this. If she.
No.
No. I hear a lot of people say she should leave. And a lot of people saying that she should leave, where she's training at, in California, go to an actual, MMA training facility with experience, what have you, like Greg Jackson's or, who the fuck is screaming? I don't know why. Someone like, Greg Jackson's in New Mexico or Duke Rufus in Milwaukee or American Top Team. But the point of the matter is, that's Ronda's choice. End of the fucking day. We can't say, hey, she has to fucking do this or not, because I think that's kind of stupid at this point in juncture, But if she comes back or not, we don't fucking know. It's up in the air right now. But for Amanda Nunes, her stock rose from here. Her stock has completely rose, and now we are in the Amanda Nunes era. I think people need to they need to realize that now. We are now in her era. Arguably, Amanda Nunes is the baddest bitch on the planet now. That's how I look at it. I don't know about you, bro. Do you think she's the baddest bitch on the planet now?
Right now, yeah, she's a champ. We might not know her completely, but I think after this Rousey fight, we know more about her. So we'll give her a chance, obviously, and let's see if she's the real deal with the upcoming fight she'll probably have next.
Exactly. Like, again, bro. I think at the end of the day, I think right now the fact that she made quick work of both Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey, two recognizable names in women's MMA, says a lot, dude. And honestly, I can't wait to see her fight. I think what's next for Amanda Nunes is Valentina Shevchenko, the AK Peruvian Russian MMA fighter. Apparently they're trying to claim she's Peruvian, but whatever, it is what it is. I'll take it for what it is. But we'll see what happens, dude. We'll see what happens along the way. But yeah, dude, that's the way to end the year. Ronda Rousey losing. Holy shit, right? Who the fuck would have thought? Who? I mean, you think about it. Who would have thought, right? Ironically, the year before that, Jose got dropped in 13 seconds. A year later, Ronda gets destroyed in 48 seconds. You think about it, Ronda Rousey lasted longer than Jose Aldo.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Ronda, it's kind of like the more recognizable name, so
yeah, I hear you.
That's why it was talked about more.
What's that noise, bro? You're back. What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro?
What, a boiler?
Nah, people talking and screaming and shit. What's going on, brother?
They're not screaming. That's just, I don't know, people singing, I guess.
You go to another room, bro. Move to a different location.
I think you'd still hear it.
That's probably true. But I don't think it'll be that loud, though. But the point of the matter is this. Again, that's the way to end 2016. We go into 2017. And I'll be honest, my New Year's was the shit, dude. My New Year's was the shit. I got destroyed like everyone else, I'm assuming, out there. I got what the kids call nowadays turned the fuck up. I got, it happened, bro. It happened. But it is what it is. It's 2017 now. We started the new year with an amazing, and I say this, again, I thought it was an amazing show overall, Wrestle Kingdom 11 from New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know what's crazy? The year just started. And how do you expect the wrestling world to follow that? You know what I mean?
It's always hard for them to follow that because usually Wrestle Kingdom's a great pay-per-view, and this year was pretty much the same result from like what I'm hearing from most people. So
it is. You know what's the crazy part, dude? It's amazing to see how many YouTubers I've seen. I'm sure you and I know. We see what have you, right? Who 9 times out of 10 wouldn't give a flying fuck about New Japan Pro Wrestling. But yet, they're reviewing Wrestle Kingdom 11. And again, it's not a bad thing. I commend them. I think at the end of the day, it's an alternative, and it gives you more of a variety of what to discuss. I think that's awesome. Don't get me the fuck wrong. But I think at the same time, it's kind of a shame that that's probably the only thing they'll review when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's because this is the biggest event for New Japan, and I mean, if you don't claim you're a New Japan fan, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fake fans out there that claim they watch New Japan, but they pretty much just watch this show, and then the rest is just
Yeah,
there.
man, screw Dominion, screw the fucking G1 Climax, bro. AJ Styles, man, AJ Styles, Prince Devitt, yo, fuck out of here.
Yeah, but to be fair, it is usually their best show, so
Yeah, it
that's why
is.
more
Like,
people tune into that. So,
no,
yeah.
the other thing about it, New Japan always has good shows. There's sometimes, not all of them, but a good percentage, a small little portion. It's a hit or miss. Depends. Again, I understand for a lot of people out there, New Japan Pro Wrestling will not be your cup of tea. It's not a bad thing. If that's not your cup of tea, it's fine. You know what I mean? I know for a lot of people, myself personally, that I know that, hey, New Japan isn't for them. And they told me this before. Hey, you know what? It's not my thing. That's fine. It is what it is. But nonetheless, I do encourage you guys, if you haven't watched Wrestle Kingdom 11, and not just for the main event between Okada versus Kenny Omega, but also for Tanahashi versus Naito, Shibata versus Goto, fucking Cody Rhodes. Cody. It's amazing. You think about it, right? Cody Rhodes, in just literally 10 months, wrestled at WrestleMania 32, Bound for Glory, Final Battle, and Wrestle Kingdom. In the span of 10 months. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. Like, holy shit. And again, I thought the show overall, enjoyable, amazing. The main event, here's the thing, Dave Meltzer's hyping this shit like 6-star. Oh, it's a 6-star match, and shit. Like, I think that's kind of going overboard. I thought the match was holy shit. It was amazing, all you want. But I think at the same time, again, it's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. I thought Omega and Okada just went out to beat the fuck out of each other. It was a good match. Like, Walter, what do you think? What do you think about the match, bro?
The main event?
Yeah, of course. Okada versus Kenny Omega.
I thought the match was pretty good, but I wouldn't call it 6 stars though. No way. Because like there was some nice spots, especially with the table spot where someone flipped over. What was it? I think Okada flipped Omega.
You came up a little bit, bro. I see your lip and your facial. There you go. There you
like
go.
he flipped Omega over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice spot. Like just the whole match itself, it was like crazy. I don't know. It was pretty good. Like I said, I think a lot of people I don't want to say they overrated it because I feel like I'm shitting on the match. But I don't know. I'll just say it was a really good match.
I thought that was enjoyable. Like the spot you're talking about, the spot where he went to like push him out of the ring and Okada just grabbed him and did like a fucking leaped him over, and the guy Omega went to the table. Holy shit! I thought it was a very good spot. I think also the spot where Omega went running. He went running. He leaped off the turnbuckle, did like a moonsault into like the announce table or shit, something like that. And I thought that was a sick spot as well. I mean, I'll be honest. Going into this thing, I thought Omega was gonna win. I thought Kenny Omega was gonna go into this whole thing. After going from a junior heavyweight to the heavyweight division, winning the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, winning the G1 Climax, top it all off with winning the IWGP tag from Okada. And it didn't happen. Okada won. And honestly, again, I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad. I thought, the match was fucking, bonkers, haywire and shit. But I feel like at the end of the day, the fans won. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Okada won, but at the same time, I don't know. That's kind of expected. They really like Okada. Okada's a pretty great wrestler. You can't really shit on that. And I know Omega's nice and all, but I don't know. I mean, it's not like Cena winning, I guess, in a way. Not completely. It's close. Not completely.
I mean, you got to think about it. Cena's more like Tanahashi still.
Yeah, that's.
This is like
maybe
Orton,
like Randy Orton. I don't know.
Yeah, like Randy Orton. It's Randy Orton. Some shit like that. But I think again, the match itself, something that I recommend you guys go watch, check it out for yourselves, and see what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, but everyone was going apeshit over this. You also had Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Another good match. I'm happy that Naito got the win. That's what that made me happy. I was going to show, okay, great. LOL, Tanahashi wins because apparently Tanahashi is the John Cena of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And there were moments in this match where I thought, great, they're going to give it to Tanahashi. And no, they did not. Good for them. Shibata and Goto, two guys beating the fuck out of each other. Again, another match I recommend you guys go watch. To probably like Goto won, I was going for Shibata, but that's just me, of course. Then you had Cody, the American Nightmare, versus Juice Robinson. Now, Walter, I know you are not familiar with the names Juice Robinson.
I'm not. You're right.
Are you familiar with the name from NXT, CJ Parker?
Yeah, that wannabe hippie.
That's him.
Yep, I know. Well,
here's the thing about it, and I don't mean to upset anybody here. This is coming from a guy who doesn't really follow much of Juice Robinson's career, like on the American independence scene. I know he's in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's under the Young Lion program, which is like their version of developmental, I guess, the Young Boys, if you will, right? And I'll be very honest, watching this thing, I'm like, yo, Juice Robinson has no business being in the ring with Cody Rhodes. Like he didn't deserve to be, he didn't deserve to be in the ring with him. You know what I mean?
I could imagine that because Juice Robinson wasn't really that impressive on NXT. He wasn't a scrub, but clearly they were never gonna put him in the main roster, and I see why. And at the end of the day, Cody's not like the best in-ring wrestler in the world, but he could put on a good match, and I'll have to see if he really did carry him because that sounds interesting. Like, wow, so was it the worst match in the card? I don't know. So
exactly, but again, about this match, Cody, I'm sorry, god damn it, made
it doesn't matter.
Juice Robinson feel like $1 million. And that's like that was good to see. But again, nonetheless, an enjoyable show from Wrestle Kingdom 11. If you haven't watched it, we just talked about the key matches that I thought were important to discuss here. Go check it out. It's on NJPW which is their version of the WWE Network.
Or you could do what I did. I mean,
yeah, too. But honestly, though, when you think about it in the long run, though, on some real shit, though, New Japan World is cheaper than the WWE Network. Like $8, like $8.54. I'm just throwing a number out there. I'm just throwing a random number, but it's
$1 cheaper.
Well, technically, like $1 with some change, but you kind of get the idea. It's cheaper than WWE Network in the conversion from yen to dollars, which I recommend you guys check out. Again, but that's just me, of course. But nonetheless, that's New Japan for you. I do believe that Kenny Omega will eventually get the belt, which is crazy because Kenny Omega brought on Twitter today. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but this is the shit that I saw today, and it got me pretty much, I guess if you want to say wondering, there's like, wait a minute. Because there's been a lot of talk. Oh, by the way, too, at Wrestle Kingdom 11, Adam Cole recaptured the Ring of Honor World title from Kyle O'Reilly. So, apparently Kyle O'Reilly did not re-sign with Ring of Honor. Let that sink in, bro.
Wow. Really?
Yep. He did not re-sign with Ring of Honor, so that's why they had from what I heard as well, the plan was for Adam Cole to win the belt back at Tokyo Dome, which happened. So
might as well. I mean, I'm not saying Kyle O'Reilly sucks, but you might as well just keep it on Adam Cole. Like that's the guy you want to kind of revolve your company around for now.
Yeah, I know. But here's what Kenny Omega has to say on Twitter, and I quote. On two tweets, by the way. The first tweet, I'll be stepping away from Japan to reassess my future. The path of my journey may change, but my goals will not. It reiterates this. There's no plan. My schedule is cleared, and I'm weighing all options. I've got a lot to consider. Thanks for the patience and support. Got a lot of people talking. Ooh, could this mean could he be coming to WWE? Could this mean that could he be, being an entrant in the Royal Rumble? I mean, there's a lot of discussion right now, right? Now, what people may not realize, now this is what I've gotten from A-Track Brown from the PW Hustle podcast. Go check them out as well. Apparently, Kenny Omega re-signed a new deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling. He has talked so much praise for New Japan. He wants to be, the guy in New Japan. Hell, he even gone further to even bash WWE. He even said that the IWGP title is more prestigious than the WWE title. Again, to each their own. To each their fucking own. I mean, listen, who's to say in a year from now? I'll be very honest. Listen, if I'm Kenny Omega, I'd stay in Japan.
At the end of the day, these wrestlers, they know they want to go to WWE. I can't imagine someone really saying,
but you know what, though?
I want to stay here.
But, dude, you realize these Japs, they throw mad money, bro.
They do, but at the end of the day,
think about this.
These guys want to get exposed. Like, AJ Styles, he was fine doing what he was doing, right? Being a big indie star. But, at the end of the day, when someone calls your name, someone like WWE, that's the big company. When the big bucks come, and when the company with the most exposure calls you up, you're going to go for it.
I mean, to be fair, do you have any idea how many times WWE offered Kenny Omega a deal, and he's turned him down? Alone.
That's his problem. But if WWE sees something in him, and maybe change his mind with money, then
and I hear you on that, but
probably gonna go. Yeah.
And I hear you in that too, but I think at the same time though, you gotta keep this in mind that the folks in New Japan, they throw offers in the 7 figures. Why do you think guys like Okada and Tanahashi are still in New Japan when WWE's offered Okada numerous times to sign with WWE and he's turned them down? Because apparently New Japan is giving this guy offers in the 7 fucking figures.
Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, New Japan has to keep relevancy.
So I think at the end of the day, listen, I'll be real. I just think Kenny should be that standout that says, you know what, fuck WWE. I can be a star. Because he is. When you think about it, Kenny Omega, and I hear a lot of people say, oh, he's the best in the world right now and shit. To me, that's a reach. I think he's one of the best in the world today. That's fair to say, right? One of the best, not the best wrestler on the planet today and shit.
No, he's not the best.
But he's one of the best. He's one of the best out there right now, right? He could be that guy to show, hey, listen, I can get over, I can become a star without WWE. But again, who's to say? Again, put it this way at the same time, too. How many times did AJ Styles said before that he would never go to WWE, but ended up going anyway? So
exactly.
I think, honestly, though, real shit, though, if Omega does end up going to WWE, I think he'll probably want a main roster deal, not a developmental, which I think will happen. I think
that's understandable. Yeah, I'm just saying he really shouldn't. At the end of the day, you don't have to bash WWE. I mean, since
exactly.
If you do come, then you're gonna look kind of silly.
I think at the same time, though. I think at the same time, though, it's one of those things where we need a year. Let him win the IWGP title a couple of times in Japan, and then come over to WWE. Because I think you realize if he does sign to WWE, he's getting the AJ treatment. He's going to have to get the AJ treatment. They don't change his name. He goes straight to the main roster. Cause that's what's going to have to happen.
They don't change anyone's name anymore. So
Well, we're going to get into this a little bit. We're going to get into that. I don't know if you heard.
I heard he wanted to keep. Well, the guy that we're talking about this, I heard he wanted to keep that name.
Well, I don't know about that. We'll get into that in a little bit too. But I mean, again, a lot of things happening right now. Kenny Omega, he has the wrestling world literally in the palm of his hand right now. He can do whatever the fuck he wants right now. I say, make the most money you can make right now. And if that means, hey, stay another year in Japan, become one of the. Can you think about this too? Like, bro, keep this in mind. He's accomplished all in 2016. All this in New Japan being a gaijin. The first foreigner to win the G1 climax.
Yeah.
The first
foreigner.
Yeah, because he's Canadian. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude. Again, I think at the end of the day, He'll do what he has to do. But I look forward to seeing whatever he does. I look forward to it. Now, moving forward now. Big talk now in NXT. So yesterday they did their tapings Yesterday NXT did their tapings at Full Sail University. And apparently there was like a tag team match. I think it was like a dark match, whatever it was. It was Shinsuke Nakamura and Tajiri versus Bobby Roode. I think also Samoa Joe. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on it. But look at someone, right? And a tag team match. At the end of it, Shinsuke Nakamura was thanking everyone who came out to the tapings and shit. And out of nowhere came out a familiar face. KO. And no, not KO as Kevin Owens. No. KO as Walter. Chris Hero. I bet you're wondering, who? Who?
That's not his name.
Who?
He came back.
Kassius.
Ohno.
Oh,
Some random dude from NXT a couple of years ago.
He came out all dressed up in a suit, got in the ring.
He looks bigger.
He looked more leaner, dude. He looked a little leaner.
Actually, he kind of did, yeah. But he's still bigger from before.
You gotta understand, like, dude, like, that's his thing. Like, he wanted to become a giant, and he did. In a way. He had to eat a lot? Fuck yeah, but hey, it is what it is. The point of the matter is, he was in the ring all dressed up in a suit, right? And he looks at Nakamura, touches the belt, and just leaves and shit. Got a reaction. It was crazy. For weeks we've been hearing news of him going to WWE, what had happened, and we got our answer. It is crazy. Triple H took a picture with him on his Twitter. I don't know if you saw it or not. And he writes, "Welcome back, hashtag Kassius Ohno."
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I guarantee, who the fuck would have thought? Right? Remember 2013 when the whole shab of him getting released? Remember that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck would have thought now, fast forward almost 4 years later, he's back in NXT.
Yeah, I didn't imagine that happening, to be honest.
But at the same time, though, but you think about it 4 years ago, who the fuck would have known of the power that the network would have put on NXT?
True.
The power that the network has on influencing NXT, and especially these takeover shows. You know, when they go out of Full Sail, when they go to San Antonio, or they go to fucking Toronto or Brooklyn or London or Japan, there's a big reaction to NXT now. There is. And who the fuck would have thought that, 4 years ago, when they were just on fucking Hulu?
Yeah, that's where Kassius Ohno was around during the NXT time before the network, where they were on, like you said, Hulu, and he wasn't around during the Takeover era. But now that he is, should be more interesting to see what matches they're gonna put him up against.
Think about it. You have Kassius Ohno versus Samoa Joe, Kassius Ohno, Bobby Roode, Kassius Ohno, Ty Dillinger, Kassius Ohno, fucking the Drifter Elias Sampson.
Oh, come on, man.
Kassius Ohno versus fucking Nakamura. Obviously, I think honestly, you say that for Orlando.
That's what they're doing. I think
you do a triple threat match. Or if not, you can do a fucking fatal 4-way if you want. You can fucking do a fatal 4-way. I doubt it, because there've been talks of what the fuck is Ty Dillinger making his debut at the Rumble at number 10. I think it's kind of silly, but
I could imagine that.
Yeah, you can do it right now. You can do it 3-way. You can do Nakamura versus Kassius Ohno versus Bobby Roode for the championship. Hell, you can even do Austin Aries versus fucking Kassius Ohno right now at this point in juncture. Once Aries returns, but I think he's gonna go to the cruiserweight though. So
yeah, he's going to cruiserweight division,
which is not bad. Like, I know a lot of people are shitting on that idea. Like, oh, he's going to the cruiserweight division. What the fuck?
Well, what they expect. I mean,
but it's exposure.
I feel like
it's exposure. He can elevate 205 Live. Because I'll be honest,
he could really make 205 Live relevant. Like, it's Neville's kind of doing it, but you need more people as well. And Aries could be one key guy there.
Like, here's the thing. I like Austin Aries, but he's not making me. My bad. I like Neville as his heel too and shit. But he's not making me want to sit there after Tuesday night to watch 205 Live.
Oh no, I know that, but they're improving the cruiserweight division. That's what they're doing. Because without Neville, without Aries, that shit looks ridiculous. I'm sorry. I mean, Kendrick was the main guy to me. Like, he's the guy that I liked out of all of them, and he's a veteran. He's not even the newbie.
The man with a plan, bro. A man with a plan.
Yeah, a veteran. And these new characters are just, I don't know. I just I don't want to go into the cruiserweight division. It's not
Or
really
you can do
there right now.
you can make them. You know what? When Triple H comes back from, because during Mania time, Triple H coming back to start this feud with Rollins again, right? You know it's gonna happen. You can make Cassius Ohno part of the Authority, the new Authority 2.0. Bring out Kassius Ohno. You saw him in a suit, right? All smiling, giggly and shit. Could happen. A blast from the past. Fuck it. Why not? Anything is possible right now. Anything is fucking possible. But nonetheless, dude, I'm just excited, dude. We got the Rumble coming up in a couple of weeks from now. Ideas who's gonna be in it. We know some matches that'll be happening. We have Bayley versus Charlotte for the title. We have as well AJ Styles versus John Cena, which I want to talk about for just a little bit. We have Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens with Jericho on top of a shark cage and shit. Things are looking good. Right? Things right now are looking good, bro. Like I watched, SmackDown last week, and they announced the whole, they did the contract sign. Was it this week? Yeah, it was this week, right?
Yeah.
It was my bad. It was this week. They had the contract signing on fucking SmackDown. They had Cena and Styles do the promo and shit. That was fucking lit. I thought it was. It's funny though that Cena now says, "You better recognize who I am." But how the fuck you want it to recognize you when we can't see you, right?
We can't see him. You're right. We can't see him.
We can't see you. So I don't know how does that work. But the point of the matter is, right now, it's gonna be a good match. And honestly, I do see Cena winning the belt back. 16 times.
Of course, that's the best thing to do. To be honest.
You think, bro? You think?
Yeah, because he needs to tie the record eventually. Might as well do it in the Rumble, right?
What about AJ Styles? Where does he go from here, dude? Like, he's the champ.
I don't feel with someone else. I don't think Styles is gonna be champ at Mania.
I don't think so. I mean, he should be. He should, but I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think
we're gonna have Cena against Taker at Mania for the title.
Okay, but what song now?
What song though? What song? What the fuck is your brother
doing? The Undertaker song. I don't know. But yeah, Cena and Taker at Mania. You gotta book that.
I hear you. I hear you. But I can't wait, dude. I think at the same time though, we're gonna have probably Balor returning, Rollins versus again. Even the Rumble match itself, we know who's gonna be in it. Hell, even Dolph Ziggler with this so-called heel turn, which again is like, whatever.
I mean, it does make it more interesting, I guess, but I don't care, to be honest, about this guy anymore. I haven't cared about him since 2013, so.
I hear you, dude. I kind of get where you're going with that. But, dude, it finally happened. I don't know if you caught this or not. I'll tell you what. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the big news in Dixieland. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned, because this is the TEAMHEEL Podcast.
What's my channel about? Well, shit.
Get over here!
I guess the best way to describe it is, those channels with the quality animation and the family-friendly content. Yeah, this isn't really one of them. Don't come to me with that shit. Your dumb ass shouldn't be listening to me in the first place.
And now, you are listening to the TEAMHEEL Podcast, brought to you by Spreadshirt.com. TEAMHEELPodcast.Spreadshirt.com.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 179 of the TEAMHEEL Podcast. I am Heel Steven. He's Non-Legit Wrestling, or AKA cousin Walter. And bro, it finally happened. Ding dong, the witch is gone, or the bitch is gone, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Dixie Carter is no more. See, I would say it. I really would. Bye, Dixie, but... So, in case you wonder what I'm talking about, Anthem Sports, the now new owner, I guess, parent owner of TNA, has full ownership, pretty much. They pretty much now own TNA. And Dixie Carter has resigned. I almost said re-signed, like, holy, she just signed a new deal and shit. No, she resigned as the chairman of Impact Ventures. So pretty much she has nothing to do now, I guess, with the control of TNA. Apparently, if anything, she now has like a 5% and shit, which really is nothing when you think about it. But this is what the people this is what apparently the new executive vice president of Anthem, Ed Nordholm, had to say. That we are thrilled to acquire Impact. We are thrilled to have acquired TNA Impact Wrestling. As we grow Anthem's linear, digital, and mobile platform globally, top-tier content with global appeal is key to the success. And this acquisition is a perfect strategic addition to our portfolio. And apparently, regarding Dixie Carter, this is what he has said. This is what he says pretty much. Dixie Carter will resign from her position as chairman of Impact Ventures and will join the advisory board of Fight Media Group, which holds all the combat sport-related assets of Anthem, where her focus will be on the global growth of the combat sport-related brand owned by Anthem. This is what Dixie Carter had to say about this, though. And I quote, Anthem has been a great partner for many years, added Dixie Carter. We have worked hard to find the right company who would acquire TNA, use their strategic influence, and have a long-term commitment to the brand. TNA's incredible fan talent and staff deserve to see the brand continue to thrive after 15 plus years of incredible growth. No, I would say more like 15 plus years of suffering, and bullshit and lies by one crooked Dixie. I'm excited to move to a new position and work with Anthem on their global strategic plan, and I am confident TNA Impact Wrestling is going to be a huge part of their success. Pretty much, Dixie Carter will remain a minority equity stakeholder. I'm sorry. Yeah, she will remain a minority equity stakeholder, pretty much. So, bro,
I don't know, man. Obviously, she's gone. Well, she's kind of done now. That's all I know from that. She's not pretty much the owner anymore, and she's just gonna remain with them in a weird way. It's kind of like Shaq being part owner of the Kings. He's not really the full owner. I guess in a way, Dixie's gone.
Dude. It gets more interesting. Because as one leaves, guess who returns to TNA, dude?
Who?
And I quote, this is per Pro Wrestling Sheet. Shout out to them. Shout out to Ryan Satin over there at Pro Wrestling Sheet. And I quote here, Jeff Jarrett will be returning to the company he returned at last night's TV tapings. I know I said the same thing. And we were told, this is what they're saying, his new role is an executive consultant. Jeff Jarrett return was first reported by PW Insider. They were told that he was already at the Impact Zone working on the show. Same for Dutch Mantel, former WWE manager Zeb Coulter, who is also returning to TNA as a creative consultant.
Wow. Well, yeah. We thought TNA was gonna improve, but I don't know about this one.
So pretty much this is what apparently also, Jarrett launched Global for Wrestling, which we knew, but whatever. We talked to Jarrett for a comment. He told us, "There's a great opportunity for myself and GFW, and I feel it's great for the wrestling business." No, this is what he pretty much tried to say. This is what he's pretty much saying. GFW was a fucking bust. I went out there and I said, "This is gonna be the fucking boom period," and no, it's not. It's a fucking bust. So here I am with my tail tucked between my head tucked between my legs, feeling sorry for myself, and I'm back in TNA. Yet I promised the next boom period in wrestling. That's pretty much what he's saying, in a nutshell.
Fucking joke. That's what he is.
No, here's the thing, though. Honestly, though, on a serious note, though, I'm happy that Jeff Jarrett's back.
Yeah,
I'm happy that he got his company back. He got his company. He's the founder of TNA. He got his company back. And I'll be honest, listen. As far as Anthem is concerned, I'm happy that TNA is under new ownership. I'm happy. Don't get me the fuck wrong. I think all of us, for so many years, have been hoping for this day to come. But at the same time, Dixie Carter, in some way, shape, or form, is still involved within the company or the ownership of Anthem, or in some capacity. But she had nothing to do no more with TNA.
In a way, yeah, exactly. She's just putting investment into TNA. She can't really do anything else. It's Anthem that's calling the shots, and I guess that's what everyone wanted. I mean, she's not completely gone, but in a way, she's not in control anymore. So Jeff Jarrett, I mean, as long as he's not on TV, I guess it's okay.
Apparently he won't be. Apparently, what's going on is that he's trying to get this GFW deal on television in America. So because of that, he can't appear on television, from what I've been hearing too. I mean, listen, again, I'm willing to give them a shot. However, I know you saw this new logo. I know I did as well.
I did see it.
TNA just launched their new Anthem logo for the show, and I gotta say, I don't know if it's a wrestling logo or it's a fucking, those Pokemon Go team logos and shit.
Oh, yeah, the bird.
That's what it is, guys. You see my phone right now. That is the new Impact Wrestling logo. And honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like I could have gone on Photoshop myself with my shitty Photoshop skills and done a better job.
Yeah, I definitely. It's just, I don't know. It looks like anyone could have done it.
I feel like again, I feel like I'm playing Pokemon Go. I feel like it's Team Valor, Team Mystic, and Team Anthem. Like, yeah, I'm Team Anthem, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. Like, I know the WWE logo is not the best looking.
Yeah,
it's just looks simple as hell, futuristic, but there's a clean look to it. With this one, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, it doesn't really look clean.
It doesn't remind me of a wrestling promotion.
Exactly.
It doesn't scream wrestling to me. It screams
like, just has a bird. Like, what are they trying to be?
It screams like to me. It screams Pokemon Go, or if not, a real estate agency.
You know what's funny? I just typed in TNA Impact on Google, and it has an IMDb rating of 6.5 out of 10.
Again, listen.
I don't.
Listen, I'll be honest. I hope that these new owners make something happen. They revive TNA here. But here's the thing, though. With Dixie Carter saying that it's a good addition, what have you. Here's what she really is trying to say. I have failed in trying to make this company work, so I had no fucking choice but to fucking give in to fucking Anthem. That's what she's pretty much trying to say here. When you think about it, in a nutshell.
She has no choice.
She had no choice. Her back was against the wall. And let's be honest here. What man out there? I know there's a lot of you guys out there that would love to have Dixie Carter's back against the wall. I know. Would you?
Yeah, she's an attractive lady, but the thing is, she sucks as as the primary owner of a wrestling company, just being in control. That's not what she's supposed to do.
Exactly. But again, at the end of the day, I'm willing to give these guys an Anthem a shot. I heard that this week's episode of Impact was a good show. I didn't get to watch it because I was busy with work, and when I got home, all I did was watch Okada versus Omega from Wrestle Kingdom 11. So I didn't really have time to watch Impact. But again, I'm willing to give them a shot with next week's show if I'm able to watch it or have you. We don't promise Impact reviews here. We might do one eventually. I know there's been people out there. There's like, what, 4 people out there or 5 people out there or maybe 7 or 10 that want to do an Impact review. Hey, can you do an Impact review on the podcast? I mean, it's possible.
But I mean, I can't guarantee it from me, but...
Because I'll be honest with you, like, there have been moments, and I'll be real about this, where I really didn't want to watch TNA.
That's like me all the time. And it's
You know what I
pretty
mean?
sad.
Like,
but...
like it was like I was into TNA hard body up until I want to say up until the Spike deal. When the Spike deal went away and shit, that's where my interest really just went.
Yeah, same here.
It's
Literally.
like, yeah, I'll watch it just to watch it because hey, I'm a content creator and I have to fucking review it. But it's not like, oh my god, I have to fucking watch it because if I don't watch it, oh my god, it's the end of the fucking world here. You know what I mean? Granted,
Oh.
I'll be real with you guys too. I've missed the last 2 episodes of Raw.
Well, I missed the whole year.
And I have like no remorse. Like I don't feel bad about it. Like, oh my god, I feel like shit now. No, I don't.
Dude, yeah, I can't watch that shit every week.
I'll watch SmackDown. I watch SmackDown live, but I feel like a lot of you fucks out there hype the shit up. Like I bleed
don't even
blue.
watch that.
I bleed blue, motherfuckers. I'm Team Blue, bitch. Yeah.
Like, it all depends if I make time for it or if I feel like watching it. Because sometimes, these episodes are trash. Like Raw, even SmackDown sometimes. Mostly Raw. It's just not worth the 3 hours. And I think there was discussion, right, about 3 hours being too long, or do people want to keep it? What was it with JBL and what's the other dude's name?
Oh, did you watch that, dude?
I watched part like that, just that clip on YouTube they uploaded, where JBL tried to justify and Paul Heyman tried to justify the 3 hours, when in reality, it's all bullshit. They're just saying that because they're part of the company. And was it Peter Rosenberg there? I don't know who the fuck it was, but he was like, he really just said that he feels like as a fan, I'd go back to 2 hours, and obviously, I've been saying that forever. So,
I mean, again, listen. You know what? Do fans bitch a lot though? Yeah, they do. Let's be real about it. They bitch a lot though. It's true. There's some truth to what JBL was saying. There's a lot of bitching and moaning about it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not true, but at the same time, you can't really, like, you're losing. The ratings are declining ever since the 3 hour Raws. How much money are you really making off 3 hours?
Exactly. I mean, and it's funny. So people think I'm already hating on it and shit. Like, you know who? I'm not gonna say his name, but you know who. Apparently thinks I'm hating on TNA already because I criticized the logo. You know what I mean, bro?
What you say?
So apparently people think apparently you know who. Not gonna say his name, but apparently he believes that I'm hating on TNA already because this is why we're on Facebook. So this is the new TNA Anthem logo. I feel like I'm about to play Pokemon Go. Is that me even hating on TNA?
No, it's just it's just a comment.
But tell me that doesn't feel like you're about to go play Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
like,
it's Team Mystic. That's what it is.
It seemed like it's Team
Mystic.
Soda.
That's the blue one. That's the blue bird. Except light, I guess. I don't know. But the logo is kind of silly. It doesn't look appealing to me. So.
Exactly. But all I gotta say, dude, listen, and you know what? It's been a crazy, crazy week. I'll be real with you. I think after watching Wrestle Kingdom 11, my standards have changed completely now. It's difficult for me now to watch American wrestling. Like, wow, what the fuck have I been watching my whole life? Like, here's the thing about it, I'm not one of these fucking smarky guys out there like, oh my god, Japan is no, I'm not. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's always good to have alternatives.
Of course.
like we
Sports
said
kinda
earlier,
pissed me off.
I hope and I do believe that 2017 things will happen for TNA. Things will happen. I do believe
we
that.
hope that every year.
No. I do feel in so much shape or form, big things will happen for TNA. I do feel that there will be a resurgence. I do not, honest to God, real shit. I do believe that. I seriously, I do believe that TNA under the Anthem ownership will find a way to turn the ship around. Again, they have good talent. They have good talent. You know what I mean?
That's a bold statement, man. Well, we'll see.
Listen, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, then fuck it. In a year from now, when we do the end of the year show, I'll admit I was wrong. But but again, you know what? End of the day, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the fuck happens with TNA or Impact or Anthem or you know what I mean, right?
Jeez.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap up the show now. Oh, by the way, before I forget, dude. So I caught the World of Sport, which is like the UK version of it's a British promotion, right? It was like back in the day. They had their first show in like 30 years, dude. Freaking A, they had Jim Ross do the commentary.
Wow.
No, it was good. Honestly, dude, honest to God, dude, it was a very good show. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was Grado was there. Apparently, Grado's the world champ, by the way.
You said Grado?
Yep, the world champ right now.
Oh, I don't want to watch that. Probably was considering because of JR, but
No, dude. Real shit, though, dude. Just watch it. Give it a shot, dude. Look it up.
Sorry, Grado's your world champ. I can't do it. You gotta change the world champ. Maybe I'll.
Maybe they will. But you know, like I said before, dude, I get it here in the States. Grado might be an amp, but in Europe, dude.
Hey, I'm in the U.S. I don't care about Europe right now.
I know.
I like Europeans. I'm saying like, whatever. It's cool. Maybe Grado is awesome in the UK, whatever. But he was really trash in TNA. Is he still with TNA? I'm assuming not.
I know Mark Andrews isn't no more. Mark Andrews is not.
Yeah, we all know that.
So in case you guys don't know, Mark Andrews is now part of the WWE UK tournament. I mean, again, who is to say, for all we fucking know, that Anthem has worked this partnership where they allow Mark Andrews to compete in this tournament? We don't know.
He probably left, to be honest.
Oh, also, TNA also has a partnership now with Hulu streaming, so that's a good move as well. That's
Hulu.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's not that bad, actually.
No, dude. Listen, the way I look at it, it's giving them exposure in all shapes and forms. Like, put it this way: Lucha Underground is available on iTunes, right?
I believe so.
And
I think the first season's. Is the first season on Netflix?
I think all the seasons are. Like after it airs, it's on iTunes as well and shit. So again, it's exposure. And let's be real. Everyone and their fucking mother has iTunes, right? Everyone and their fucking mother has iPhone, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good move, bro. It's a good move. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're gonna wrap up the show here. We thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week for more. And yeah, guys, the new year started with the bang. We here now, 2017. You can follow the Team Heel Podcast on Twitter at Team Heel Podcast. Check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/Team Heel or Gutchick Podcast. Depending, you search on the search bar on Facebook, it's Team Heel Podcast. You'll find us there. If you're new, you hit that subscribe button. This podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, also over at Google Play Music. And yeah, follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. And if you're new to my channel, which you're probably on right now, or if not, if you're whatever, hit that subscribe button. Okay, cuz.
Yeah, and follow me on Twitter at HamWalter. You can talk to me there. And well, I don't know what my YouTube return is gonna be, so I'm always honest with that. But you could always check out this channel, that's where I'm at the most. I know you are. All right, guys, we'll be back next week for more. And I still can't believe you said that TJ Perkins, he's almost. Oh,
bro,
that's why I didn't want to go in with the Cruiserweight division this week, because I knew some shit would have happened if I went in more.
Nah, you better. I know. All right, yo, we out like Janet Cities. Brett.
And now, you are listening to the Team Heel Podcast, brought to you by Spreadshirt.com. Team Heel Podcast.spreadshirt.com.